Bob, it's great to have you here for yet another Preakness. You've definitely made some history here yourself and hoping to do it again. Goal-oriented, draws inside here. Does that change anything for you?
Well, it's great to come to Pimlico to run the Preakness. The Preakness has always been one of my favorite legs of the Triple Crown because everybody's chilled out and you just got over the Derby. And usually the Derby winner's here. Unfortunately, he's not here, but the horse that ran second, he's just as good. He's here. So it's fun to come in here with a horse that you feel pretty good about. And if you can be lucky enough to win that race and be able to go to that infield winner's circle and hold that trophy up, there's not a better feeling.
Right, something you're certainly familiar with. Now, you took this horse over to Kentucky and he had a trip around there as well, but were you sort of spotting the field and thinking that this is a spot you'd want him to head towards?
Well, we've always been really high on this horse. He's just raw talent from day one. And he's a late bloomer, and so his first race was very impressive at Santa Anita. Didn't break that well, took a lot of dirt, was jumping, came around and just really finished up like a good horse. Took him to Kentucky. I thought, you know what, I'm going to give him another. Now we're going to step him up. Muddy day, allowance race, broke, galloped around there like it was nothing. He came back, looked like a horse was coming to him, but he was just playing out, and he came out of the race really well. And when I was thinking about bringing Rodriguez here, and I'd missed the Derby with him because he had a little foot issue. I could tell that Rodriguez, I really wasn't able to train him properly for this, and I felt goal-oriented was tipping me off like, hey, put me in, coach. And I really think that, it's a tougher group, but he's handled everything we've thrown at him, and he's handling it well. He's got a great mind, and he's a big, tough, he'd be like a linebacker. He was like Justified. He's just big, strong horse. So hopefully if he gets out of the gate well, one hole shouldn't bother him.
Absolutely. Now, you certainly know what it takes to go ahead and be successful here, and he's a horse who you think has that ability. What type of trip do you think you'll be looking to work out in this group?
Well, I mean, the break is going to be so important for all of them. You can be in the 5, the 6, the 8, and I've had horses, they have a good post, and they stumble or something. You want them to break clean. He needs a clean break, and Pratt is one of the greatest riders in America right now. So he got to know the horse last time. He knows the horse. He knows what he needs to do, and I usually let the jockey work out his own trip.
Absolutely. Now, we're hoping we will see you on the grass there on Saturday holding up the trophy. Tell us, this is such a monumental year, though, and what does it mean to be back for the 150th Preakness?
Well, I mean, whether it's 100 or 150th, I'm just glad to be here with a horse that I think has a very good chance of winning it, and hopefully he's the horse that I think he is and shows up and gets a trip. That's all you can ask for.
That is. Now, looking back on this Preakness and those past, is there a particular memory you're especially fond of?
Yeah, I think the Silver Charm. He just won the Derby. I won my first Derby, and it was a great race. He had these horses came down, and I thought he got beat. I was watching the wrong finish line. I was looking before, and when he won that, it was a great race. It was Free House, the horse that ran 1, 2, 3, and they were right there. It was to me, it was one of the greatest, wins and exciting wins. And but I have so many great memories here. Point Given, coming back after a horrible loss in the Derby with a head scratcher, and then War Emblem winning was great. And but American Pharoah, man, the way it rained that day, and he just smoked around there. He went so fast, and when he won that day, I knew the way he won, he was going to win the Triple Crown. I said, this is the kind of horse you need. And then Justify was unbelievable. I mean, I remember the fog, and you couldn't see the race. He'd be in front in the fog, and I was just hoping he'd be in front out of the fog, and he won that. And what a ride he took us on. And so all 8 wins have been exciting. It's just a different type of excitement, real quiet was great. You know, it was so hot that day. I remember that there was a power outage. I didn't even know if they were going to run the race. So, but I have great memories from here, and my parents were able to. When they were still here, they got to see it all. I got to share it with them. So I have great memories from here.
Indeed. Well, what a ride it can take us on. We're glad to have you here joining us for the ride this year.
It's great to be here at the old hilltop, and hopefully we keep that winning spirit up.